Hi Capricorn, welcome to your general love reading. This is going to take us through the rest of March and into the month of April. I'm figuring I'm going to start out with singles and then go into couples, and I'm going to timestamp below, okay? So wherever you fit, if you're single and ready to mingle, you watch the first part. Otherwise, check out the second. And the second part is going to be if you guys are together or in maybe a weird situation, but that you're in each other's energy field, right? You know what I mean? So guys, remember, these are general messages. You don't want to try to make them fit if they don't. The energy could always be vice versa. And whenever we're dealing with love, you check your sun sign, of course. You meet your Venus sign too. And if you know your chart, check out what is on your 7th, 5th, and 8th house. 7th, 5th, and 8th. So the 7th house is house of relationship, close partnership. And that really does describe the personality of the partner that you're meant to be with. The 5th house is how you guys do connection. These houses are a lot more than this, but those are the house placements that we look at for those things. And then the 8th house is where we look at to see how the sex life is right there. All right, so let's pull these energies. Now for the singles, I'm not pulling reversals because I'm working the oracles in. With the couple reads, I am going to, but for the singles, I'm not going to because I'm pulling in. Ooh, we have the Emperor. So you guys might be meeting in Aries, dealing with an Aries energy. Okay, so you might be meeting somebody here the month of April because this is the 4th card. Really nice energy. This is a big confirmation that you are going to be meeting somebody. Ooh, you're entering this energy with this 10 of Swords. But then we have faith. Okay. Okay. Oh, Capricorn, you're scared. Okay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Oh, we end with the 6 of Wands. I like that. Lovely. Let's pull some oracles. So, yeah, the Emperor energy is an Aries energy. They're the leaders of the zodiac. This is about fresh initiative. It's something new and fresh, right? Because Aries is about this strong desire, right? Because Aries is a fire sign, so it's a strong desire and this almost impulsivity to move something forward, to start something new, to start something fresh, right? Aries is ruled by Mars, so it's this, come on, let's go kind of energy. Really nice. So let's see what we have here. As far as imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. That's pretty perfect, right? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. See that? Okay, and then we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Oh, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny getting a wait when we have an Emperor. Because that Aries energy is like, let's go, the hell with it. We'll think about everything else after, It's like this level of impulsivity. So you might have to be like, okay, let's, pull it back for a minute. But we are coming into this energy here with the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords energy tells me that there was some sort of cycle that was over. This Mercury and Virgo. So Mercury is not only the ruler of communication, but it's about us being able to move forward in our day-to-day. And when we have the Virgo energy there, Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So there's a lot of communication here. But Virgo is a pentacle energy. It's very practical. It's very down to earth. So this is you really getting in touch with the truth of what you need to move forward on this next cycle and what's going to be true and authentic for you. You're really in the space of closing up some sort of the energy from some sort of chapter that did not serve you, that was really heavy for you. It was like one sort at a time over time really motivated the ending of some cycle. And now you're in the space of saying, okay, what is my truth now? And what do I need on the day-to-day to move forward in a very practical way? I'm really being very, very realistic with yourself, Capricorn. I really like it. So we have faith here. I like this. So now you guys may have a shared faith system. So this could have to do with some sort of organized religion, but it doesn't have to be. This could simply be how you view life. You know, what you think relationships supposed to look like. What do you think a good life looks like? You know, and really finding common ground and having that commonality, you know, with this individual. I really like it. Additionally, the Faith card is the Hierophant energy, which is a Taurus energy, astrologically, that is connected to Taurus. And, you know, Taurus is about practical earth. You know, it is a pentacle energy, but it's ruled by Venus. And Venus, obviously, is, we all know, the planet of love, but it's also our connection to money and our connection to feeling good about being in something. How do we feel being in something? And this is somebody who you're going to have a lot in common with, Capricorn. This is somebody who's going to have that shared knowledge of, you know, because you guys are such a strong earth sign, who's going to have that understanding of what it is to be grounded and what it means to work hard and what it means to, you know, to have that belief system. You know, really good. And then we have the Two of Coins, though. So the Two of Coins, this is about really needing to make a decision between two connections in your life. So one connection could simply be one that's, you know, this is you having to make a choice. So it could be between two people. It can be between a person and a career path. It could be between, you know, staying somewhere or moving somewhere. There needs to be this decision having to do with this pentacle energy. So pentacle energy can mean emotional, mental, and physical connection, because this is a relationship read. I'm not going to interpret it as just money. So it's emotional, mental, and physical connection. And it's, you know, pressing the pause button for a minute and trying to decide between two things. Okay. And trying to figure out, and it's a very specific way, though, of trying to figure it out, because it's a Jupiter in Capricorn, a Jupiter in you energy, right? It really is about trying to figure out what is going to be best for you that you put your energy into. Is what relationship, what path, what is worth you putting your energy into in order to bring yourself into that space of luck and expansion. So you might be in this place of, you know, you meet this person seems great, but you saying to yourself, I don't know, is it even worth it to me? Like, do I even really want to open myself up, truly? Like, I thought I wanted relationship. I'm not sure. I don't know. Do we have the same belief system? Do we really want the same thing? And you trying to really be in a space of figuring it out. But then then we go into the Queen of Coins energy, which is Sagittarius in you and Capricorn energy here. So you might be dealing with the Sagittarius because it's the coupling of the two of you. But anyway, this is about moving forward with integrity in a way where you're really going to be putting in the hard work. And I'm getting here that you're finding that in this person, that this person has value in that way, that they know what relationship is. They know what they have to do. They know how they have to show up. They know the work that's necessary. They understand what the emotional, mental, physical connection is. They understand what it is to work for a living. They understand all of that. And this is a really good kind of connection. But then I see you going into self-protect mode, right? This is the sun in you. This is sun in Capricorn, right? But this is, because this is sun in Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn. So basically this is like a sun and Saturn energy. And that's a little bit of a, like, I want to move forward, but I'm scared kind of thing. And I want to pull it back and take it slower, because Saturn is all about slow, right? Calm it down, pull it back, take a chill pill kind of thing. So I feel like whoever you're going to be connecting with, they're very excited. So if you are meeting in Aries, they're very like, come on, let's do this. And you're like, hold on, like, wait a second. And you kind of being like a little, you know, it's not that you're not engaging. It's not. It's you want things to go slower than they are. You need to take things slow right now. Now we have the Seven of Swords energy. This is showing up in a lot of the relationship reads. Very interesting to me. This is the Moon in Aquarius energy, and it's the card of thievery. So really this is, you know, in short, I always get that this is somebody wearing a mask, somebody not being their true authentic self, or at least you feeling like that. But I do feel like somebody's not being their full authentic self. Now, this could be you, Capricorn. You might not be, it doesn't mean that there's malice here. When we say mask, there's such a negative connotation to that. People flip out when I say that. we all wear masks all the time, right? Obviously it depends. We're not going to be the same everywhere we go. But what I'm getting here is because, and the only reason I'm saying is because following the Four of Coins energy, where I feel like you are in this space of really protecting yourself and saying like, slow down a little bit. I feel like you may not be presenting everything that you're feeling, or you may feel like they're too good to be true and that there's something off with them. One or the other, but there's this idea of someone not showing up with, you know, fully disclosing their true self is what I'm getting here, you know. But this is a minor arcana. I'm not really worried about it just because of the surrounding cards. I always look at the surrounding cards. So I feel like this is more of a self-protection kind of thing, you know. And anyway, when we first meet someone, I don't know about you guys, but I always kind of feel like it takes a year for somebody to 100% show up as their true, authentic self. 100%. Maybe I'm wrong. And obviously, I guess it depends on the situation, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, though, that it's more of a self-protection kind of thing. And then we have the King of Wands energy here, Cancer and Leo. Really great. This is a fiery energy, a lot of motivation to move something forward, and move something forward very specifically onto a path that really ends up being like that metaphorical home space where it feels right? You feel like this is good. The passion is here. The motivation is here. This is good. I feel really good in this connection. So very beautiful energy there. And then we have the Fool. So I like this. This is a Uranus energy. This is about you taking a calculated risk to do something different. So this person's energy might be different than what you're used to, or different than what you would normally go for. You could certainly be meeting this person online because Uranus rules technology, which would make sense to me, especially because of the coronavirus and no one could go out. So it's very difficult to meet someone in a coffee shop right now, right? But Uranus is definitely playing a role here. Something about something being very different. You might be meeting an Aquarius, because Uranus rules Aquarius. So, but that's you doing something different. You going after somebody different. You meeting somebody in a different way. It's you stepping out of your comfort zone, and you're taking a chance here with this connection is what I'm getting. And we have the Eight of Wands energy, Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, so there's a lot of fire in your belly to move something forward. There's a lot of communication, forward movement with integrity, you know? Yeah, a lot of fire in your belly. But, you know, this is the kind of energy, though, where you're realizing that you've been through a lot having to do with relationships in your life, but you're making the decision to not allow yourself to be embittered by your past experiences and to really allow yourself to open up. And that's really going to be a blessing for you, because then we have the Six of Wands energy as the outcome, which is Jupiter and Leo. This is all about being respected, okay? This is a very respectful relationship, which is what I really like. And there's a lot of success here, right? Because the Six of Wands is respect. And it's like almost like a celebratory vibe of having gone through quite a lot, you know, of having made it through quite a lot, you know. And the Five of Wands really can be looked at as a lot of internal conflict, but you're pulling yourself out of it and you're allowing yourself to be happy. You know, you're accepting your past and you're recognizing that your past doesn't have to define your future. And I feel like you're going to end up taking a chance with this person, even though I feel like, I mean, it's kind of cute because I feel like they're going to be very excited with this relationship. And you're going to be like, oh, slow down, my friend, hold on, you know. But yeah, so that is what I have for my Capricorn single friends. I hope this was helpful in some way. Nice reading for you guys. And now we're going to go into Capricorn couples. So this is going to be for those of you who are coupled in relationship right now, or at least somebody is in your energy field. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be pulling the oracles separately, okay? Because I don't know. I don't like to mix the energies. It's just okay. I'm going to pull the oracles first. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So that's, in other words, putting things in perspective. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give it to yourself. Oh, there's a look inside yourself. Give this to yourself. Okay. Yeah, definitely feeling an energy like put things in perspective, Capricorn. Either you need to or they need to, but the energy is here. You know, the energy could always be flip-flopped. Okay, so first here we have, you don't include me, excuse me, in so much of your life because you are scared that I actually belong there. The mask has fallen off. Interesting, we got the mask energy for the other one. You scare me and I don't want to be scared. I want to be loved. You know, so fear can rear its head in a bunch of different ways in relationships. You know, scared that somebody's not being authentic, not being faithful, not being honest, whatever it is. All right, let's just pull one more and see what we got here. Twin Flames, Grim Reaper, photograph. So, I mean, seriously, like this is, there's missing. Photograph is feeling very nostalgic. Really looking at your photos, missing you, feeling like you guys are twin flames, that you guys are meant to be together. But then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So I'm getting that, you know, the energy here indicates that you guys should be taking some time to yourself right now because of some unhealthy patterning within this relationship. And really just being able to put things in perspective. But let's see what maybe we can't get as far as energy to, you know, push past this, fix things if it's to be fixed. And remember, guys, you're energetic beings with free will. Whatever the energy says, you don't have to join in. You follow? Because if I say that the energy indicates something, it doesn't mean you have to do it. You don't have to. You can sit this one out if you want to. We just look to see. Oh, Ten of Swords. All right. Ten of Swords. Okay, is the crowning here. Okay. Yeah. So something's over. End of a cycle. You know, Ten of Swords is a Mercury and Virgo energy. So there was some sort of communication came in. That was really, really painful. Now, the communication could have to do with money, right? It could have, there could be a situation going on with money here, or something about money is an issue here. It could be just because it's got the Virgo element to it, which is a pentacle energy. But lots of communication that came in was very hurtful. One sword at a time over time, very painful. And the cycle ended, Yeah, I mean, you're all about, like, truth right now. Okay, I mean, Queen of Swords, this is all about truth. This is Virgo and Libra. This is, you know, Virgo being ruled by Mercury, this communication there. Libra is ruled by Venus, which is about planet of love, connection to money, connection to our self-worth. Libra is also the glyph of the scales and about what's fair, all's relationship. So there's communication here having to do with relationship, but in a way that very specific. There's truth coming out here, and there's truth about what's been fair, what's been unfair. You know, the Queen of Swords energy has you figured out as soon as you walk in the room, before you even open your mouth. She could see your motivations. She could see around you and through you, right? So there's a lot of intuition here as well with this. And so there's this element of there being this truth that's been revealed regarding this relationship. And then we have the Eight of Cups energy, which is a walking away energy, right? This is a walking away energy, guys, Saturn and Pisces. It's tough, but it's recognizing that as tough as it is, because it's that Saturn energy, right? Pisces, you know, in this way, Pisces being ruled by Neptune, it's about allowing yourself to dream and realize that things can be different, and you walking into that space, recognizing that whatever you've been in has been toxic, you know, and at least it's been super, super unclear for you, and, you know, just too unclear, too vague, too confusing, and it's time for you to move forward. And it's not that you're moving forward with bells and whistles on, but you're moving on with relative ease only because you know that this is really not good for you. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles energy in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles is a Leo and Virgo energy. And in the reverse, whenever we have Leo in the reverse, think about it this way. Leo is ruled by the sun. So when it's reversed, there's darkness here. It's not the moon energy. It's almost like the sun's being eclipsed out, right? So you kind of want to look at it like that. You know, and it's this with Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury. It's like there's no communication, there's no movement forward, there's no connection here, right? The connection has really been compromised in this relationship here. Then we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. This is the Sun in Aries. Again, a Sun reverse, right? So there's not this movement forward, having this fresh perspective and this excitement. There's a lack of motivation to move something forward. There's definitely at the very least, there's a delay here, but I see there's a lack of motivation in wanting to move something forward. Now we have the Six of Pentacles energy. So this is interesting because this is a Moon and Taurus energy. Moon is all about I feel, and Taurus has to do with money. It's also ruled by Venus, you know, which is, again, planet of love and money and self-worth. So, and in the upright, this is typically like, you know, you feeling like you have their back, them feeling like they have your back, you have their back kind of thing, right? Where there's this element of reciprocity, but there is something feeling very deep about this. So, and it has to do with money. So I don't know if it's because a cycle is over with you guys, but you're not leaving because of money. You're not leaving until some sort of finances are tended to, until something you feel like is equally, dispersed, having to do with your resources, anything like that. But there is this idea of resources, money, really being a thing here. Oh my gosh. And then we have the Ten of Wands energy. I didn't realize this. I mean, this is another end of a cycle. You know, everything becoming just way too heavy for you to handle. You know, just way too heavy. It becomes where you get pushed to this precipice. Now, guys, this could also be a situation where, with the Ten of Wands upright, where if you guys were in a married situation or a deeply committed situation where you guys were in each other's every day, where you lived together even if you weren't married, where work and kids, if kids are in the picture, or just life became so busy that you became so absorbed in other elements of your life outside your relationship that you guys ended up just literally just drifting apart to the point where it ended up creating fissures in the foundation. And like the idea of what's important and the maintenance of the relationship kind of got lost in the busyness of life and lost in the ruckus of taking care of the rest of life, where you guys lost each other, right? And that really does, you know, everything just became too much and it ended up breaking. So we have the High Priest reverse. So, you know, this is about some truths coming out, right? I mean, because this is a moon energy, and whenever we have the moon reverse, it's no longer what's being held underneath. It's what's being held underneath is coming out, which is a much more positive energy. So there is going to be some sort of truth coming out. So between the Queen of Swords and the High Priest reverse, I am getting that we have this truth coming out for sure. And it's very important information that's coming out. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Now, you know, even in the reverse, what this tells me is there's an external something that's getting in the way of you guys being happy, of this relationship being able to work. Now, that third thing could be a third party. The third thing can be work. It could be money. It could be a family situation. It could be something irresponsible that your partner did. But it's this third thing. What I mean is, it's not the direct connection between the two of you, but it's this third thing. And that without that third thing being addressed, that outside thing, this cannot be turned upright. So for many of you, I feel like you're going through the motions. Many of you may be in situations where you might even still be living together and doing your day-to-day, but you just sort of, you know, I hate to say like putting on the face or putting up the front, just not dealing with the reality of everything and to your family and friends just yet. You know, the reversal can also mean that, where it's you're just going through the motions until things get ironed out, right? But we do have the Page of Cups reversed, which tells me that there is not going to be this new cycle for this relationship moving forward, where there's going to be a sharing of emotions here. And the Six of Swords is moving away from something toxic. It's making that decision to move away and move into a different space, right? This is Mercury in Aquarius. Again, Mercury rules communication, but it also rules what we do in the day-to-day as far as moving from here to there, right? Our everyday traveler, the pragmatic, you know, not only communication, but travel, right? So this is telling me that, you know, in the basic, like 3D, you're just moving away from this into something different, because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and it's about doing something different than what you're doing right now. So, yeah. I mean, this is what I have, Capricorn. I'm really sorry if you were looking for a better read as far as connection goes, but it does seem that it is time for you to look inside yourself. When you pass from this life, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. Yeah, so, you know, in the same way, it's like it's time to maybe start something healthier and fresh with somebody who you can create really beautiful new memories with, right? Because that's what it's about. But it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of focusing on the situation, really think about yourself and healing so that you can move into a healthier space. Yeah, that's what I have for you, my friend. I hope this was helpful in some way, and I will see you next time. Please stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.